Hello everyone and welcome to my showcase of how to start getting your first dinos from the Jurassic Reborn mod. So you will first need to get the machines. The best way to get the machines is like in the previous video. Go to the cartographer, find the visitor center map, and there you will be able to find all of the machines needed to start sequencing and then getting your first dinosaurs from the Jurassic Reborn mod. It is necessary because it is easier way. There are lots of materials that you will be needing. Some of them even require diamonds to craft them. It's basically just time consuming, and this is the best way. So, how do you get your first dino? First we use the cleaning station. The cleaning station, you put in the encased dinosaur fossils from which you used plaster and bandages on, and you need water buckets. You will see why. So you put in this case, Dimetrodon fossil, and then it is gonna start cleaning those fossils. I have the second one. You can also take out the buckets and put in the next ones, and then once it is done, you will be getting different kinds of bones. In this case we got Dimetrodon foot bones, Dimetrodon pelvis, and all of the others. In this one we have the coelacanths, and we also have some other type of dinosaur fossils. So we will see. It is good that we get a lot of them, because at the next station you will see why it is necessary to have many of the prehistoric bones around. And let's wait for another one. There we go. Now I will show you the fossil grinder. Here you can put in different types of fossils, and you will get tissues, flints, and bone meal. This is why you need a lot of fossils, because most of the times you can sometimes get bone meal and flint, which is not what you want to have. So let's put in the Dimetrodon fossils. Since we are waiting for them, we will put the other dinosaurs in here to get cleaned in the cleaning station. I also prepared other items for the other stations. Okay, see, on the first one we got bone meal, and on the second one. This is why we need to be careful to have enough fossils extracted if we want to get our dinosaur ready up, so we can hatch it and incubate it and hatch it. Okay, we are not getting very lucky at the moment for bone meal. Okay, let's start cleaning up more. Okay, if we do not get the tissues and other things, we will grab them from the chests. When you also go to the visitor center, you can sometimes get soft tissues and DNA. That building has a lot of things in it which help you out so much if you want to start your own, let's call it Jurassic Park. Okay, let's see, any tissues? No. Well, we are definitely not getting lucky this time. We will see what happens. This time we got flint, which is not what we want. More flint. Okay, so this is how it's gonna go. Let's put in more Dimetrodon since we got a lot of it. Okay, if by any means you can't get the tissues, the other way to get the DNA is from the mosquitoes for dinosaurs or aphid in amber for the plants and other herbivorous plants. So what you do is you put in the mosquito amber or even sea lampreys for the sea creatures and an empty storage disk, just so it can sequence it on these disks. So okay, let me see. Storage disk. Oh yeah, it just takes a little bit more time to extract it. While we wait for that, let's see, any tissues? Okay, since we got a lot of Dimetrodon fossils, we were more likely to get Dimetrodon soft tissue, which is gonna be needed in the next DNA sequencer station. In here you can get storage disks for you can extract the soft tissues onto these storage disks, and you will get your DNA quality, which is the most important, and you will see why it is important. It may also take a little longer to do it, but okay, here we have also the coelacanth soft tissue. We will also be sequencing that while we are here. Let's put in these other ones. Okay, has this done yet? No. Okay. So, when this is all doing, if you like my content on this YouTube channel, I am gonna be gladly if you hit the like button. Also, if you want to see other type of content, be sure to leave a comment down below. If you also would like to stick to my channel and not miss out on anything, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Okay, so any more soft tissues? No. What about in here? Okay, in here, in the DNA extractor, you can get different DNA quality from the mosquitoes in ambers. The goal is to get the DNA quality up to 100%, just so you will be able to incubate your dinosaurs the most efficient way possible. I played this mod before. I don't know what happens if the DNA quality is bad, but I'm sure that for the successful incubation of the dinosaurs, you need the DNA quality to be 100%. And you can also sometimes get the lowest qualities, like in here 15%, for the coelacanth 47%. If you get higher percentages, that is also very good. Just be careful, combined if you have other fossils from digging up in the caves or the other locations. Be sure to get the 100% on the storage disks. Mosquitoes in ambers are a very good way to get a lot of DNA for the dinosaurs. Like you can see here, DNA quality 87%. So, since we are not getting too lucky, since I want to showcase you all of the things how you do it to get to dinosaurs, I will go up to get the whatchamacallit. I have in here some of the DNA ready to be used. Okay, let's use the Dimetrodon DNA, since let's say we already have Dimetrodon DNA of the 100%, then you're gonna need to use the DNA synthesizer. So the DNA synthesizer, you put in the storage disk of 100% quality dinosaur in here to extract the DNA. You also need an empty testy tube, and DNA nucleotides. Empty test tube, this is how it's crafted, and DNA nucleotides you just put in the water bottles in the furnace, and you will get the DNA nucleotides. Since I don't have any 100% storage disks but have DNA, we will be moving on. Next up you have the embryonic machine. Embryonic machine is used to get the dinosaur syringe of the DNA that you have. Of course you need the dinosaur DNA and an empty dish, which is crafted like this from the glass panes. And now we will be putting in the DNA, we will be putting the syringe, and we will be putting the petri dish. This one is going very fast. Okay, what did we... Okay, excuse me for interruption. Since we are in the DNA extractor, we got a lot of the great storage disks from extracting amber, which is very good. Let's see, in this embryonic machine we have the dimetrodon syringe. Now, when you have the dimetrodon syringe, you need chicken egg. You can get them from chickens, of course. And when you do that, you put in the dimetrodon syringe, and you will be able to get your first dinosaur, prehistoric creature, prehistoric mammals, and the syringe is one-time use. It's a dinosaur egg, the advancement. Okay, now the last step until the last step, just so I can show you. The DNA combinator hybridizer is used when you want to combine different disks to get the 100% of the storage disk of any dinosaur DNA. And there's also the DNA hybridizer. You put in different disks to get different hybrids, like the Indominus Rex and the Ankylodocus and the others. I don't know what is the recipe for them, but they are not that important for me right now. Baby steps. Now, the incubator. These are used for genders. I don't know which ones are the male and female, but set them to whatever you want, just so you can test them out. I will leave them as it is. You put the dimetrodon egg in here, and you need peat moss. Peat moss you get from crafting moss, and moss you get from the wildlife outside. You can get them in the forest biomes. In plains you cannot get them as much, or anyways at all. In the swamps, and the swamps are also good since you can find peat there, which moss can grow on. You put the peat besides water, and then you put the moss on the peat, and then it will spread out. It needs to be besides water, since, if I remember, peat can get, let's say, dried out and become normal dirt. So you don't want to lose peat, because you may take some time to find the swamp areas, or even many of the peat mosses, so be careful. Do not make them into dirt. Do not waste them. After you crafted your peat moss, now you need to put the peat moss in the center, and then it will be starting to make the dinosaur egg. Oh wait, I just noticed a little bit of progression bar, so it does take some time, and it surely you will need to wait for quite a while. So of course you can find 2 incubators in the visitor center, so pick up both of them if you want to mass produce the amount of dinosaurs that you want to build in your park. I put in the Ceratosaurus egg just because I was not looking whether this was gonna be finished. Okay, now for the Ceratosaurus, we are gonna put it on the red line, and we will be waiting for them to be able to get the egg. Yeah, I think it is the egg. Surely it has to be. Do not assume of me as a noob. I played this game before. Okay, we are gonna wait, and I'll be right back in a second with you. Okay, and now that everything is ready, you will get the hatched dinosaur or any prehistoric creature, and no advancements for this one. Okay, that is how you get your dinosaur eggs from Jurassic Reborn mod. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to check out my other content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.